Hello Canastota, I'm Sean Becerra, Superintendent of Canastota Central Schools, and this is the weekly video update for Friday, October 23rd. Well, after weeks of talking about it, the return to 5-day-a-week in-person schedule for our K through 3 students is finally here. Cohort 1 and 2 hybrid students will be back every day starting this Monday, October 26th, for Peterborough and Southside elementary schools. There are a few things that I can't emphasize enough as we prepare for this change. Number one, we are back, but things are not just back to normal. In fact, we are probably months away from being in what we would consider a normal school routine. In some cases, this means that rooms look different than they did before. Certain activities will not be possible due to restrictions that have been implemented, and some classroom routines may be different than they were previously. Teachers and building administrators will continue to communicate with families regarding modifications that are important for you to be aware of. Number two, all of the previously implemented safety protocols are still in place, which includes the distancing of desks and workstations, masks, frequent cleaning and disinfecting of facilities, and daily health screenings. This hasn't changed, nor will it change anytime in the near future. And number three, let's once again talk about health screenings. To those of you who have submitted the daily screener for your child consistency, thank you. As we transition to our new everyday in-person schedule for grades K through 3, and with Robert Street set to make that transition on November 16th, for a limited time, we will be sending daily text messages to families reminding them of the importance of completing the survey. This is not intended to be long-term, but again, texts will be sent out daily each morning through next week. Beyond next week, we'll continue to send text reminders only to individuals who are not regularly completing the survey. So please complete the survey. Daily email reminders will continue to be sent out as they have since the beginning of the year. We really need everyone to take care of this important piece of the safety process to keep our schools functioning properly. For every person who does not do this, it means our nurses are having to track people down and potentially take a student out of the classroom. Our kids need to be learning in the classroom, and we need to make sure students are healthy and ready to learn when they come to school. We are doing the best we can on our end, and we'll continue to ask parents to do the same to make the daily screening process as smooth as possible. In conclusion, I just want to remind everyone why we're doing the things we're doing. We're bringing students back for more in-person learning. We're cleaning with unbelievable frequency and consistency, modifying classroom spaces, modifying instructional approaches, regularly reminding everyone to complete screenings for one reason: our students are worth the effort. What we do is not about what is easiest or most convenient. It's about doing what is within our power to do to help our students and to do it safely. I want to thank our staff members who have embraced this commitment to do what is necessary to help our students. It's not easy. It will continue to not be easy, but it will be worth it, and your efforts are appreciated. Now, let's turn our attention to our search for the new elementary principal for Southside Elementary. The process is moving along smoothly, and I'm pleased with the high-quality pool of individuals who applied for the position. We received 33 applications, and initial screening interviews and committee interviews have already occurred. Our goal remains the same, which is to appoint the new principal at our November board meeting. I want to thank the many individuals that have participated in the interview process through this point, which includes teachers, support staff members, parents, and supervisors. Hiring the right people for our district is the most important thing we do, and we don't take it lightly. We are reviewing feedback from each layer of the process to ensure that we find the right person for this important position. I'll continue to update you as we complete this process. Finally, I'd like to acknowledge the fact that October 19th through 23rd is School Board Appreciation Week. This is my 21st year working as a school administrator, and I've had a chance to see up close for all of those years the tough work that a board member has to tackle on a regular basis. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. It's a lot of responsibility, sometimes a lot of headaches, and to top it off, they don't get paid for their aggravation. It is especially challenging to be in this role during a pandemic. So on behalf of the district, I'd like to thank our Board of Education members, President Bill Haddad, Vice President Lauren Crosby, Tim Bazan, Wes Hood, Debbie New, Kathleen Niles, and Tracy Quinn, for always putting students first and for being leaders in the Canastota school community. Leadership matters, and we are fortunate to have people who look out for the best interests of our students, even when sometimes that work isn't easy. Their leadership has been key to the district, keeping the district on an even keel through this whole pandemic and the ensuing process. And hopefully sooner than later, we'll get to the other side. Shifting gears, last week I mentioned that we'd be talking about some new and exciting opportunities available to Canastota students, even as we deal with the pandemic. Next week, I'll share some of those specific examples for you that I'm sure you'll be interested to hear more about. In the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go Raiders.